my darling kid, not from afar, but from right here in the silence of your heart. I am speaking to you now. You've been attempting to make sense of the changing terrain under your feet while standing at a crossroads. You've questioned if the strain you've been under indicates that you're headed in the wrong direction. But I assure you that it's the opposite. It's an indication that a new chapter is beginning. You are leaving an old environment behind and entering a new one that is brighter and seems more like home to your spirit. I've seen sleepless nights when your mind was racing with anxiety and worries as you tried to predict what would happen next. I was there when you felt like you were on your own, when you were concerned about your future, your health, your relationships, and your finances. That didn't escape my notice. I've held every sigh you've ever let out, and every silent prayer you've ever spoken. My angels are now circling you. They are there even if you can't see them. They have been entrusted to you for advancement, as well as protection. They're connecting chances you couldn't have set up on your own, and unlocking doors you didn't even know existed. I've been setting you up for success while you've been thinking about surviving. It's not about training harder or running faster. This season, it's about trusting that I'm the one leading your steps and relaxing more deeply in my presence. You don't need my assistance. The decision has already been made. I have already claimed you as my own, and your future is safe because you are mine. I understand how difficult it has been. People that don't always return your energy are the ones you've been giving it to, while secretly feeling weak yourself. You've been attempting to be strong for everyone else. But pay attention, kid. I'm your rock, your tranquility is me. And I won't abandon you to work things out on your own. Angels are whispering words of encouragement to your soul. Right now, the darkness that has attempted to take root in your thoughts is being pushed back by them. They are removing the fear that tells you that you are not good enough, that nothing will change, and that your best days are over. Those are falsehoods in actuality. You are entering a period of healing and rejuvenation. A few friendships will get closer. Others will wane. Don't let this scare you. There are certain individuals who were only supposed to be in your life temporarily. Relationships that uplift rather than depress you are what I'm presenting to you. Relationships in which you are not just accepted, but honored. This is alignment, not loss. You've been requesting success from me, but I'm giving you strength first, because you will be crushed by success. If you lack strength, however, you will be strengthened by success. You will enter spaces for which you previously felt unfit. You'll be standing in locations you could only imagine before. I prepared it not because you made it happen. I'm not just taking away your previous suffering. My kid, I'm making use of it. The fights you waged, the doors that closed, and the nights you sobbed are not in vain. They've been readying you for this. You've acquired resilience. that is beyond the scope of academic instruction. Money cannot purchase the knowledge you have acquired. The world will soon see the quiet strength you have developed. You shouldn't worry about the future. Because of this, you have been overtaken by my angels. They are waiting at doors that you are about to enter. They are preventing the theft of opportunity. Threats that you were unaware were directed at. You are being pushed away by them. You have protection. There are people all around you. Your love and support mean everything to us. As we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $11. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. Yes, stress will make another attempt to knock. Fear will attempt to murder. Doubt will attempt to reappear. You'll respond differently now, however. Rather than sprinting, you will stand. You will breathe rather than shatter. Rather of having doubt, you will say, I am not alone. I walk with my Savior. I am surrounded by angels. I have a safe future. If this resonates with you, type I'm not alone in the comment section right now. Make it your proclamation. You have been concerned about time. My kid, you've been believing that you're behind. You've been examining the lives of others and wondering why yours hasn't progressed more quickly. You're not late, however. You're exactly on schedule. You're actually early, because no one can close a door once I open it. And the only reason I close the door is to guide you to a better one. Give up attempting to bring back what I've already put a stop to. Give up attempting to push anything that doesn't fit. Give up attempting to hold on to persons or circumstances that I have let go of in your life, not backwards but forwards. You have been called. A fresh audacity is emerging inside you. When you used to remain mute, you will now speak. When you used to hesitate, you will now act. You'll choose worship over anxiety, faith over fear, and tranquility over turmoil. You'll also notice a change in the atmosphere as you go this season. You will see miracles in your daily life, as well as in church and at prayer. When you didn't know how bills were paid, there were opportunities where none existed, where physicians thought health couldn't improve. It did. Mending connections you believed were irreparable. It's not luck. I am that angels are moving in response to my commands. Your thinking has been too limited. You've been carrying the burden of past setbacks. However, I'm going to reveal to you the scope of my ideas. You won't just make it through the next season. Your success is assured. You will awaken with a renewed sense of pleasure. This must be God, you think, as you gaze around. You won't understand what I'm doing since it's so new. When others ask you what changed, you may just respond, Jesus stepped in. Angels shifted, my life changed. Your faults do not define you. Your history does not define you. You are not bound by the past. They are renewing, restoring, and redefining you. Remain near me, pay attention to my voice. I am leading you. So pay heed to the little nudges in your soul. Don't hurry, avoid making comparisons. Don't be afraid, join me on a stroll. One step at a time, I'm taking the weight off of you. As you read this, I'm giving you a feeling of tranquility that defies logic. I'm reminding you that I'm closer than the air, and your lungs greater than the issue, and stronger than the storm. Breathe, my kid. You are secure, you're noticed. You are cherished, you're not finished yet. You have only just begun, and I'm already creating solutions that go beyond your comprehension. Even as your heart tries to find clarity, my angels are working in unseen locations, setting up meetings, calming people down, opening doors and removing barriers. You've been wondering if you lost out on the future. I mentioned to you because of your delays, but I haven't broken my promise to you. I have a strong hand, my commitments are not negotiable. I will complete what I have said. Your prayers will soon become testimony. As you enter this new era, you will now reap with delight, where you previously only sowed with sadness. The hard dirt will start to give way. Once missed opportunities will reappear, but in a better shape, at a better time of year, and at a better moment. Because I repay your losses, not recycle them additionally. I am educating you to have a new perspective on yourself. For far too long, what broke you, who departed, and what didn't work have defined you. However, I refer to you as powerful. I refer to you as selected. I refer to you as healed. Your history does not always portend your future. Your scars are a testament to your survival, and my grace not a condemnation. Heaven observed each time you woke up when you might have kept asleep. Angels kept track of every time you blessed. Rather than cursed, you developed each time you trusted rather than gave up. You'll notice the change now. Where there was fear, you will see calm. In places where there was hesitancy, you will see bravery. You'll notice a fresh sense of delight that appears out of nowhere. That's my spirit giving you fresh life. That's the heavenly atmosphere starting to infiltrate your planet. Some changes could occur rapidly. Others will emerge in silence. Some will take you by surprise. However, nothing will hurt you later on. Even the changes that seem confusing to you will turn out to be protective. Others who leave now are creating space for others who will join you later. Now that doors are closing, Room is being created for doors that no one can close. This is rerouting, not rejection. This is preparation, not punishment. Don't shrink back, then don't lead a little life. Don't question the power I have already given you. You are prepared for the next chapter. You're prepared for more peace, broader influence, and stronger connections. You're prepared to go from survival to purpose. My angels will accompany you on your journey. As you go, you will hear from my spirit. I'll do it before you do. The old burden is being lifted off your shoulders by me. Now there is less pressure to perform, worrying about results and fear of inadequacy. You will begin to awaken without fear. You will no longer be afraid to enter rooms. You will reaffirm your belief that positive things may happen to you as well as to other people. I am the God of personal miracles, not merely the God of distant ones. I am the shepherd of your steps, in addition to being the savior of your soul. If you're prepared to let me carry what you've been carrying tight, I trust you, Jesus, in the comments section right now. Allow it to be your first step toward independence. Pay careful attention. My growth has been what you have been referring to as a delay. My arrangement has been what you've been referring to is quiet. My leadership has been what you've been referring to is loss. Nothing has been squandered. Not the hard take, not the seasons that are concealed, not the difficult lessons. You have been shaped for this moment by all of them. As a result, you're entering a new season as a different person. Rather than merely a new season, opportunities will be handled differently by you. Relationships will be seen differently by you. Your mannerisms will change. You will pray in a new way. Even your dreams will change. You will no longer be held back by the fear. The shame will no longer speak after it has been hushed. The fear that you will lose your strength. Once you are immobilized, I've surrounded you with individuals who will talk over you, with mutually beneficial and healthy friendships, with mentors who possess integrity and insight, surrounded by soul-safe mates. No more fakes, no more mayhem, no more exhausting circles. These new relationships will be familiar to you because they will provide pleasure, clarity, and calm rather than uncertainty, weight, and fear. Assignments for you are also being carried by my angels. They are laying up seemingly insurmountable roots. On your behalf, they are stirring hearts. They are changing the situation to your advantage. Unexpected calls, quick approvals, unexpected resources, and miraculous connections will all be visible to you. And you'll see that this was God's hand, not chance or coincidence. When they arrive in the darkness, you have shown faithfulness. I'm bringing you into the light right now. There's a reason you were concealed. I have a reason for releasing you now. I've been talking to your heart, but you haven't responded. Now that you've experienced what you're about to say, you'll talk with authority. When you feel lighter, when old appetites go away, And when old worries stop stirring, don't be shocked. That's me healing spaces inside you, for which you lack the necessary vocabulary, rewiring your reactions to life from pleasure instead of tiredness, trust instead of control, and serenity instead of terror is what I'm doing. Remain near, remain accessible, remain optimistic, because the change you're feeling is genuine, and that's only the start. Go forth fearlessly, my darling, because what is ahead is a brand new development, rather than a reenactment of the past. Don't let the ghosts of your past stop you. They have no more power over the road I have laid out for you. You have traversed hills that have shaped you, valleys that have cultivated you, and nights that have broadened your vision. It's getting close to daylight now. Already the horizon's borders are being brushed by light. The warmth of the day is already reaching you, even if you can't see it in its entirety yet. Have faith in the warmth. Have faith in your spirit stirring. Have faith that I will finish the wonderful job I started in you. You have endured enough waiting. Beneath the uncertainty, my dear, your waiting will now turn into walking. You'll start sprinting instead of walking. You'll start running like a bird. This is a genuine reality that is already taking shape, not just a romantic fantasy. I am creating pathways that previously lacked names. I'm summoning chances you never thought possible. I'm putting you in places where your spirit will feel at home, not to put you above others, but to demonstrate that my faithfulness cannot be concealed, even those who doubted. You will be amazed by what I have done, and declare, surely the hand of God has been with this one. You are about to enter a time when your quiet will have power. Your presence will bear witness to my kindness, and your silence will speak louder than your words. Don't back down from this change. My darling, I am to blame. It brings me joy. Know that my spirit is urging you to take the next step. Whenever you sense the stirring of strange promptings, I am changing your external environment. But more significantly, I am changing your inside environment. You will no longer be controlled by the anxieties that formerly consumed you, the worries that you will become silent. After being silenced, the truth will cause the falsehoods that attempted to hold you together to crumble. You'll start to see clearly where there was previously misunderstanding. This insight comes from surrender rather than effort. I pour my wisdom into you as you rest in me. I synchronize every detail because you trust me. You will be refilled rather than depleted by the individuals you encounter. In this following phase, you will be energized rather than exhausted by the tasks I assign you. Grace, not coercion, will provide you the resources you need. What you have lost will be purposely doubled. In addition to being restored, love one, nothing has escaped my grasp. Now every seed that you sowed in tares is sprouting. Every prayer you said in your secret location has found its way to my heart. and will be answered in concrete ways. There will be some answers that arrive suddenly, like a gentle rain that nourishes parched soil. Others will appear out of nowhere, like a flood overflowing a dam. However, everything will happen when it's time. Reminiscence should not bind you to what has previously been completed. Respect the past, but let it go. All of it, the good and the bad, the lessons learned and the memories has shaped you. They are no longer halting locations, but rather stepping stones. Come on ahead, look forward. I've already arrived. I've already gone ahead and prepared it before you go. My favor has ears ready to hear it. Before you say another word, my spirit has made the necessary arrangements. Before you have the next dream, you are entering a plan that has been in place since before you were ever born, not a place of uncertainty. My darling, your life is a work of art in progress, rather than a collection of mishaps. Even the seemingly gloomy brush strokes contribute to the overall charm. It will soon be visible to you. You will be amazed when you look back, not because it was all simple, but rather because everything was planned out. The paths you previously referred to as diversions will be exposed as straight ones. What you previously referred to as delays will be seen as divine timing. Nothing was squandered, nothing was missed, nothing was overlooked. I save every detail. And don't be scared to dream again as you go on. Don't be scared to have greater faith. You should not be scared to reach for promises that seem too big. Those desires were inserted inside you by me. It's me who makes your hand stronger, so you can hold them, because of my love, not because of your worth. I am the one who says this is yours. My love never gets tired, my affection never runs out. You falter, but my love does not back down. Even when storms rise, you are anchored by my love. When you are no longer bearing the loads you formerly carried alone, you will notice that they seem less heavy. As my voice becomes stronger, you'll notice that your inner critic becomes quieter. You'll discover that peaceful mornings will replace your wrestling nights. What used to seem impossible will now seem inevitable to you. You are moving into harmony, my dear, conformity to my plan, my timing and my supply. I'm willing to show my strength, even in the situations when you feel least prepared. I see your flaws as a gateway to my strength, not a weakness. Your tears indicate that my consolation is close by, not that you failed. Your inquiries are not challenges. Rather, they are requests for me to share my knowledge. Give up trying to live up to a standard I never established. I have asked you to trust rather than perfection. I have called you to obey, not to accomplish. You will see more fruit than you could have ever dreamed. If you abide in me, I am aware of how often you have been misinterpreted, how frequently you have been ignored, and how much you have yearned for someone to really notice you, my dear. And I tell you, I saw you today. You are someone I know I completely get you. Not a single sigh that you let out escapes my collection. I respect every single second of your waiting. I don't see you as invisible. My palm has an inscription of you. You've reflected on your life and questioned if all of your hard work was for nothing. But listen, not a single second was wasted. Faith will produce fruit from every seed sown. In invisible locations, roots are still growing. Shoots are already emerging from the ground. Blooms are still developing in the shadows, ready to explode with color. The proof will soon be visible to you. You will declare, "This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in my eyes," because it will be so obvious and indisputable. Never contrast your path with someone else's. Don't use deadlines imposed by others to gauge your development. What I have done for you is special. I time everything just so for you. My intention for you is different. I'm not running late, I'm not reckless. I'm not preoccupied with you. I'm being deliberate. I care about every moment of your life. Each breath is valuable, every detail is known. And know that I'm with you as you go on. You won't be walking alone. Your inner spirit will strengthen your commitment, hone your intuition, and direct your instincts. You'll talk like someone much older than you. You'll move more gracefully than you can. Even, you will be surprised by the depth of your affection. I'm doing this inside of you. This proves that I was there. The result of your hidden seasons is this: the relationships that are still in your life will also start to change. Convenience-based interactions will give way to purpose-driven ones. Those who use to sap your energy will leave your circle, while those who really care about you will become more intimate. This reshaping is not something to fight. Your surroundings are being set up for the new you. By my hand, you were cured by them, they made you stronger. The one who understands how to walk in harmony, you'll see why it had to be. When you reflect on the season you're leaving, my darling, you'll discover that my silence was preparation rather than absence. You'll find that my delays were due to accuracy rather than carelessness. As you can see, my delusions served as protection rather than punishment. And where there was previously perplexity, there will be an abundance of thankfulness. Once you see it, where there was once a complaint, there will be more praise. Where there was once sadness, joy will settle. That delight is just getting started. That new day is just around the corner. Inhale it, take it. Forget about struggling and just stroll with me. I'll walk you through the process. I'll provide the power. I will always be there for you. You only need to have faith in my heart. You don't need to know every detail. And you have my undying love for you. Always remain calm, keep your eyes on me. You are entering a complete future rather than a blank one. You are moving toward growth rather than loss. You are entering order rather than turmoil. You are entering a place of belonging rather than loneliness. Now everything you prayed for, even the things you didn't realize you prayed for, is coming together. Furthermore, I am writing this tale for many others who will see my kindness in your life, not only for you. Come on, dear one, proceed without hesitation. Know that you are loved, supported, directed, and established as you go ahead. Proceed with the knowledge that nothing can halt what I have started. Proceed with the knowledge that my love is unconditional. My goals are not hazy, and my pledges are not brittle. Now is the moment to go forward into the whole of what I have planned. I stayed firm as others faltered. I confirmed where others questioned. I stood up for you when others didn't. I understood the depths of your heart and the motivations behind every silent deed. Even when no one else appeared to comprehend your decisions, you were always judged by my everlasting love, my darling, not by the approval of others. And you are whole in that love. You're not forgotten, you're not late, and you're not deficient. Every experience you had was a strand in the greater pattern I've been encircling you with. I had the whole pattern, but you could only see pieces. I had the clarity, but you could only perceive uncertainty. I had the assurance of completion, even if you could only feel the weight of the weight. Today I can assure you that every secret seed of faith you sowed in quiet is starting to sprout. Even seemingly little acts of obedience are having a positive impact. My dear, your efforts have not been in vain. I have been using invisible means to increase your efforts. Your secret season has been fortifying you in ways that others may not see, much as roots develop deep before a tree grows tall. You won't fall when the wind blows. You won't fall apart when the storms are fierce, because I am your root and anchor, and I have ensured your foundation. To love it, don't consider your life to be fragile. You had never understood how resilient it is. My strength, not yours, is what keeps you going, and my strength is unwavering. I don't lose my mission, my affection never wanes. You'll see for yourself that what I create lasts. What I create endures longer than time, even if the world may rise and collapse swiftly. I have also been creating you. Every setback that seemed like it would break you just made you want to be closer to me. Every unresolved query that appeared to haunt you was a request to listen to my whisper. I was gently guided to something far greater by each door that closed before you. You have questioned why I let certain relationships to sever, chances to fade, and seasons to abruptly change. But I never take without a reason, kid. I never withhold without doing more preparation. I never take anything off without setting up for more. Both the anguish you experienced and the rejuvenation I am now providing were genuine. The pain in your chest was real, but so is the recovery that is now taking hold of you. I'm giving you back not only what you lost, but also what you didn't realize you needed. I am placing individuals in your life who will respect the depth of your soul. In addition to just walking by your side, I'm setting you up in situations where others will appreciate your inner light without you having to explain why. Change should not be feared. When I change the landscape of your life, don't be scared. Love one change is my tool, not your adversary. I move you from one development dimension to another. Via change, I open your eyes to possibilities you never would have thought possible. Via change, change is really the gateway to fulfillment. Even though it sometimes seems like loss, soon even what now seems empty will be shown as a prelude to plenty. I painstakingly aligned every moment. As you will see when you look back, truly his ways are higher than mine, his thoughts deeper than mine, and his love greater than I understood. You would exclaim as you stand in awe. I am aware of your nighttime weeping when no one else was around. I am aware of the queries you were afraid to ask out loud. I am aware of your concealed fatigue, the burden on your chest and the sighs that came when you were too exhausted to continue. However, not a single sigh was wasted, dear. Not a single cry was disregarded. Even when you were silent, I was close to you when you felt alone. I was there to support you. When you felt you couldn't get back up, I was giving you strength. And now notice that you are still here. You are still upright. You continue to have optimism, albeit a little one, that hope is sufficient, because I will breathe on it till it rekindles into a flame. Yes, dear, I shall restore the blaze of your optimism. I'll make you laugh again. I'll give you back your happiness in the morning. I'll give you an excuse to sing. It will seem like where it was waiting. It will turn from bitter to sweet. We'll fix what was damaged. You won't stay in the valley forever. When you reach the top of the mountain, you will see what I have prepared for you. Your tale is one of change, resurrection, and redemption rather than unending grief. Listen, your share is resurrection. What you believe to be dead is really asleep, waiting for my voice to summon it. Your hidden dreams will resurface. I hope the hopes you left behind will be revived. Opportunities that you believed were lost will reappear in other forms. Broken relationships will either be repaired or replaced by something better. My kid, you will finish in plenty rather than loss. You will die in peace rather than in sorrow. You will finish strong rather than weak, because I always complete the tasks I start. Don't hate the speed at which I work. I am aware of your need for prompt resolution and answers, but know this: I have impeccable timing. I don't rush without a cause or put things off without a reason. It will happen quickly when the timing is perfect, so quickly that you will hardly notice it. The way that seemed barred will suddenly become clear. Suddenly the hands that seemed to withhold will loosen. You will testify to clarity in the same circumstances that confused you. Don't rely just on your visual perception to gauge development, my dear. You can gauge it by the silent confidence. I am still in your soul, because faith is the proof of the invisible, and you still have trust, or else you wouldn't be paying attention. I respect your religion, dear, your perseverance, when you had every reason to give up, is what I see. I see it in the tired whispers of your prayers. Your decision to continue to trust me, in spite of disappointment, is something I admire. That faith is quite powerful. The environment is altered by such faith. Heaven comes to earth because of that faith. Keep it close at hand, take care of it. Allow it to rise within of you, because my strength is drawn to your trust. Miracles happen when faith is present. Doors open where trust exists. The change starts where there is belief. You will soon see miracles as personal realities, rather than as far-flung tales. My dear, long broken locations will show signs of mending in places that have long been desolate. You will find sustenance where separation seemed irreversible. You will witness reconciliation. You will notice that even the darkest areas will be illuminated, and these miracles won't be little ones when they occur. They won't be compromises. I am a God of plenty, not of scarcity. Therefore they will arrive in full. Have faith in me. Don't exhaust yourself attempting to control results. It is not your responsibility to bring everything into alignment. I'm responsible for it, and I've never let you down. I just ask that you continue to be open, trusting, and peaceful. You can tell my whispers from that pose. You will walk with elegance. If you adopt that stance, you will be able to see well from that position. The people who earlier made fun of your patience will see how beautiful your prize is. The results of your perseverance will be seen by those who disregarded your faith. The abundance of your blessing will astound others who fail to see your unassuming dedication. However, dear, do not harbor animosity against them. Show them compassion when they see your tale unfolding. Allow your life to serve as a testament to my kindness, rather than your strength, because this is about demonstrating that my love puts everything right, not about proving others wrong. Your narrative is not only about you. I remind you, you are being shaped into a conduit of support for others by every lesson you have learned, every valley you have traversed, and every tear you have wept. People will find bravery for their own lives. After seeing yours, after hearing what you have to say, people will feel hopeful once again. People will sit with you and experience a wave of calm. That's why I've let you live, dear, so that you might be a beacon of light in the dark, guiding others to me. And I won't ignore you, even if I utilize you for other people. Even as you pour out, I will fill you as you serve. I will fortify you as you give. I'll rehydrate you. I am your supply. Therefore you won't run out. I am your flame, so you won't burn out. I am your basis, so you won't fall apart. I am beneath you at every turn. I'm in you every time you breathe. I'm with you in every thought you have. You're never by yourself. So, my dear, raise your head, raise your shoulders. Take a deep breath of my presence. The heavy season is coming to an end. It is the beginning of a new season. The fulfillment season is coming. Have faith in me, not in yourself. And go on with assurance. Because I'm loyal, I don't change. I will always be with you. And everything I have spoken throughout your life will come to pass in a beautiful, comprehensive, and well-timed manner. Celebrate now, my kid. For tomorrow, safe your story is developing. You're about to make a breakthrough. Your heart will begin to beat once again, and you will know without a doubt that I, your God, have been with you at every turn, and will never abandon you. You have to realize, my child, that I have not only weathered the storms with you, but I have also been building a foundation inside of you that no shaking can destroy. I have been subtly strengthening your inner self. So what used to make you shudder no longer has the same effect. You have been prepared for the exact area I am guiding you into by what others believed would shatter you. Don't hate. The valleys you had to traverse are the waiting seasons. They weren't squandered, they were the place where your faith was put to the test, and where humility, wisdom, and perseverance flourished. And today, without those first steps, you would not have been able to glimpse the beginning of anything bigger. Don't even consider yourself to be behind. My dear, you're not running late. You're not excluded. We don't forget you. I situated you just right, and my timing couldn't be more perfect. When you see others moving forward and possibilities opening up for them, you can question why your own journey appears to be taking longer than expected. But you have to realize that what I have in store for you needs a certain moment of perfect alignment. A heavenly moment when everything will work itself out. Furthermore, it won't be transient or brittle when it occurs. It will last because it is based on me, and everything I create endures forever. My kid, keep in mind that I am not absent. Even when I am silent, even when I'm not talking loudly, I'm still making deliberate movements. Don't judge my affection for you based on how you feel at the time, whether you realize it or not. My love never wavers. It is neither weakened by waiting or diminished by quiet. The reason you are being carried into the next chapter is because of you, my darling. Have faith, take it easy. When uncertainty threatens to unsettle you, let it calm you. I'm pouring a new melody of power and liberation into your soul. It will come from inside you because your heart will know I am close, not because everything has changed. Through nights of unsolved problems and days of uncertainty, this inner music will sustain you. When memories attempt to drag you back into old habits and dread tries to whisper, it will keep you stable. The sorrow and failure of yesterday will no longer define you. I'm crafting a brand new narrative that is characterized by fortitude, direction, and tranquility. Hear me out, my love. You have a big impact. You can believe that your life has been obscured, unrecognized, and unimportant. However, I have been molding you into a lighthouse for other people. Your deeds of compassion, your silent prayers, and your covert decisions are seeds that will last forever. There is no waste. Even generations you may never see will benefit from the fruit of your covert faithfulness. You are not as large as your adventure. All others who will come into contact with me via your tale will benefit from what I am doing in you, not just you. Yes, I am aware that you have experienced rejection. My kid, I am aware that you have been misinterpreted. I am aware that there were moments when you felt inconspicuous and that your voice was insignificant. However, I want you to realize that those same experiences have etched a depth within you that superficial acceptance could never provide. I've taught you to rely on me rather than other people's praise. I have shown to you that human acceptability does not determine your value. You will now walk with a confidence and power that no one can take away from you. As a result of that, you will realize that you are already liked, accepted, and selected by me. Therefore, you won't need to seek affirmation anymore. I am enlarging your heart. In addition to curing it, I'm providing you empathy for other people that surpasses your previous level. I'm making a compassion out of your sorrow that will acknowledge other people's suffering. Because you have experienced the valley firsthand and seen my faithfulness, you will provide words of consolation that are not just platitudes, but have been validated. You will comfort others as I have comforted you. You will never run out of water, because I will pour in as you pour out. Don't let the shattered remnants of your past make you feel ineligible, my darling. I am the God who turns parts into masterpieces. It is I who collects the dispersed and transforms it into something lovely. I can redeem everything in your narrative. No damage is too great to repair. I give new life to even the spots you believed to be dead and buried. I know how to bring back your dreams in my own unique manner. Even if you believe they were lost forever, you may rely on me to determine what should be preserved and what should be abandoned, because I renew in addition to restoring. Where there was just hopelessness before, I provide new beginnings. My kid, you have been walking, despite your occasional fatigue and uncertainty. Your steps are not in vain. I tell you now, they are guiding you to the location I set up ages ago. 1 mile at a time, one tear, one solitary prayer. You won't come without anything. You'll bear witness, you'll be wise. Peace shall be carried by you. No one will be able to stop the melody you carry. And when others see your life, they will realize that God's hand, not human might, was responsible. Remain calm. Continue moving ahead with faith rather than struggling. Your hand is being held by me. I'm the one ahead of you. The route is being cleared by me. I'm already there, so don't be afraid of what lies ahead. I have already redeemed it. So don't be afraid of what lies beyond. Now all you have to do is watch me moment by moment, step by step. You have questioned if happiness, laughter, and tranquility can ever genuinely return. My child, and will I say there will be happiness, laughing and calm, because I'm giving you more than before. In addition to restoring what was lost, a greater sense of delight, unwavering tranquility, and unrestricted laughing. Not fleeting feelings that change with the times, but enduring treasures that are a part of me, even when earthly possessions seem limited. I am teaching you to live in richness of spirit, because being present is more important to plenty than having material things. Your greatest legacy and greatest asset is my presence. Everything else will fall into place. When you learn to live with it, opportunities, doorways, and provisions will all present themselves, but your heart will remain rooted in me. Therefore, none of them will be able to capture it. So get up immediately, my darling. Raise your head, raise your shoulders with confidence. Go to the next phase. You are powerful in me, not weak. I'm guiding you so you're not lost. You are inscribed on my hands and will never be forgotten. And I'll always be there for you. This is the promise that keeps you going and the reality that keeps you steady. I will always be at your side, even when you are old. So, my dear, come forward. You are entering a commitment that has already been made. Not into the dark. Rest in my strength. Believe in my time and keep my promise. This is your turning point. I will finish what I started, and my glory will shine on your narrative. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.